This video is presented by EA Game Changers. Thank you to EA for providing me with a copy of this pack. Well, hello, honey's. Today I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a tour through Bat Who. More like Bat Who asked for this. More like Bat Who, what and where. More like Bat Why. So you access the world in itself through the vacation mode, which is a little bit odd, my lovelies, which I mentioned in the review. I'm not too sure how I feel about this one. And then this is the world we agreed with. And honey, what? Oh, my green screen. Sorry, hang on. Now we are ready. We are back to business, right? So the Black Spire Outpost is like the center of the world. This is the central hub of Batu. Here you can find the dwelling, Olga's Cantina, Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities, and a number of food and drink options. Then we've got the First Order District. This is the First Order occupied sector of Batu. Here you can find LT Agnon as well as the Droid Depot if you're looking to acquire your very own droid companion, because there's droids in this game, but they leave a lot to the imagination, honeys, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then the Resistance Encampment, which is located deep in the forest of Batu. Rumour has it that you can find the Vimarati, the famous resistance spy. However, you will need to earn the trust of the resistance before they will accept you with open arms. We're going to start off with the Black Spire Outpost first, which is basically like the city centre. I know that we've all seen the Windows Movie Maker transition styles right there. While on Batu, you can use different currency called Galactic Credits, blah, 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 blah. And then your career panel is like a Welcome to Batu mission, and you've got to basically complete all that. But this is just a wild overview. So I'm not going to be doing any of that. I did do it in my review of it, and this is what it looks like. It is a set like all of the Sims 4 is, and this is basically like a recreation of Disney World, Disneyland Resort. Very stupid reason, mate.
Doesn't anyone have cleaners in here though?
We have this Millennium Falcon. You can scan it, and then once you level up to a certain thing, you can't explore it. But I mean, if we go around, the majority of stuff is just a big fat set, my lovelies. You can't really click on anything. Basically, if you take away everything that you can't actually click on, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that you can click on. There's only one actual thing that you can go in on this one, which is the canteen, Olga's Cantina. And this is actually cool. Like, I will hold my hands up and say that I do actually find myself quite enjoying this, because you zoom in and the outside bit is like a shell, and then you zoom in further and you can actually go in, and we've got curved bars now, which are very cool. And this is Hondo Anaka. I don't know who he is or what his scoundrel is. This is just a mask, but I do really like what they've done with this place. I like the integration of debug objects, as well as the fact that it's considered a room. I do think that it's done very well, and I like this kind of mixing rabbit holes with actual interactable worlds, if you know what I'm trying to say, with actual interactable lots. I think it's done very cool, and aesthetically this place is beautiful, but it is just done with debug objects. Because if we go in bb.enable free build, then you can see that we can literally just delete that, boom, bat, bit happy doopy, wait, renegade, you see? Oh, it's area lights. The rest of the world, you can't really interact with it. You can scan the Millennium Falcon and all that. You can walk around it all, and you can order food, but there's no one actually manning these places, which I said in my review of this pack as well. Really, your suspension of disbelief is going to be gone in this pack, because there's nothing there really. Like, at least with Make a Magic, the world was not the best 100% by any stretch of the imagination, but you could still at least see somebody who was serving you. But with this one, you cannot. But this is Den of Antiquities, so you can buy all this stuff. I don't know what any of it is, honestly, and I don't know who Doc Ondar is. At least it gives me some information here. This art style, though, it really doesn't reflect the Sims art style, which again I said in the review. So it's all basically just a rabbit hole. We have went back to the Sims 3, but have not got the gameplay and mechanics and quality of life things in the Sims 3. You can also scan the Millennium Falcon and stuff like that, and you can explore in it, but when you're actually exploring it, you basically just go boom, boom, and then get like a little notification. And then the transitions, I can't cope. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve to step back into 2006 Windows Movie Maker transitions a year? What did I do? Was it the Bornhilde? What did Bornhilde do to you, for that matter, anyway? But that's a different topic for another video. Then the next one is the First Order District, which is in the same style as this. I don't know anything about the Star Wars lore, which should have really been explained to me somehow in this pack, but this pack just basically assumes that you know everything, because it doesn't tell you much. So this is the First Order District, and again, it looks okay. It's all right. There's this little thing again, that is in basically a shell that you can go in, a little table desk thing that you need to use to solve part of your career path tasks. But you've got to, this bit is actually cool. This is a door that you've got to try and scooch past, and you've got to slice it by spoofing access codes. And the access codes are basically these really difficult to find things on the corner of buildings, but they're really difficult to find. So if you do play with this pack, expect to be looking around for absolutely ages at every single thing, because they are really hard to see and nothing gets highlighted. There's one. See, that's the little control panel thing that you've got to try and hack. And there's another one. But see how small that item is? And it never tells you which one it is. And then sometimes you've got to try and do multiple ones to find out which one is the right one. And it's all just very confusing, my lovelies. I really don't understand. So we've got the BB unit here, and you can basically customize a BB unit, but you need galactic credits to do that. And I don't know if there's an actual cheat for galactic credits, but if you do test and cheats true, and then you can give Batu items, you can sell all these, get scrap metal, and then you can basically order a custom BB unit, which looks like this. Very pretty, very nice. There it is. Could have been Bonehilda, the only appropriate name I will find. And then that's basically it for this world, honestly. There's the spy bit in here, and then there's the custom BB unit. But apart from that, everything is basically a shell. It looks cool, but there's really not that much to do here. Like, you could technically live in this world. It's just a question of if you'd actually want to. Do you know what I mean? There is nothing. There is nothing. And then the last place is the Resistance encampment, which is basically a camping ground. Every time those transitions come up, honey, I just don't know what to do. I can't handle it. So your droid will follow you about as well if you buy this. And this basically is like Granite Falls. So if you don't know whether you want to buy Granite Falls or not, don't buy Granite Falls. Just buy this pack, because this is basically that. And it's got tents. So you can basically just camp here for the entire time. And this has got bits like the turret. There's loads of items about the place that you can scan, which are to do with missions as well. And then you have a waterfall that is not usable, unfortunately. And then next to the waterfall, there's like a little secret cave that you can go and explore. So we'll do that. Apart from the mountains and the caves and stuff, this is basically just Granite Falls in this bit. And then this kind of reminds me of The Sims Medieval. There's nothing really interactable within the world. Everything just kind of revolves around, you know, these tasks. There's no real playability with this pack, because once you've completed the objectives and stuff, there's nothing much else to do, you know. The sounds and everything that happen when you play in the pack are cool, but apart from that, what you're going to do, walk about. And then this is a lot that you can edit on this one. So basically, if you wanted to live here, you could just plop a kitchen there or whatever, and like live here full time and everything. But I'm not too sure how actual jobs would work around that, because you are technically on vacation. But yeah, everything is just aesthetically, it's nice, but gameplay wise, I'm sorry. It is stunning. It's stunning, and it's a beautifully designed world. It's just a shame there's nothing in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a shame that there's nothing to do. There's nothing to see. Like, basically, if you lived here, you'd sleep there, you'd go here, get some food, go to the canteen, have a couple of drinks. Basically, this game promotes being an alcoholic. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to this man. And you might go for an explore in there, but you can't actually, like, go on a plane or anything. And then there is also this little home where you can freshen up, sleep and everything. But you can't go in it. You can't walk on these little things. You can go in here and have lightsaber fights and stuff, but it is basically, this entire world is basically just an advertisement for Disney, and I'm not too sure how that sits with me. Right. That is the end of this world overview. I'm not even too sure how long this video will be, because honestly, there's not that much to show you. So once I've edited this down, this is 14 minutes of footage that I've got right now, unedited. And I'm really not sure how long I'll be able to make this video, because there's nothing there, my lovelies. There's nothing there. I don't know. Am I being too critical? I don't think so. I don't think so. I just know the standard that the Sims team can do. And this is not it. Oh, God, I've got sweat patches. Sorry, it's the sweat from thinking that EA might cancel my game changer status. But honestly, please, EA, don't cancel me. Just be able to accept criticism, which honestly, EA can do, because I have often criticised the Sims team fairly. Like, I don't think I'm being a bitch, just for the sake of being a bitch. I think I'm criticising this game from the standpoint of I want this game to be the best that it can be, and everything that I'm saying is constructive. Like, if the world's stunning, there's just nothing to do there, and everything in the world is only to do with that ambition and the rewards and stuff. There's not actually long-term replayability of this pack, and that's something that I would like to see thought about more, because there's just nothing. Like, I'm looking about now and there's not even any benches, you know what I mean? Like, there's just nothing, my lovelies, and I would like to see more things to do within the world. So that is my world overview. I hope you enjoyed it. It looks cool. There's just nothing about it, right? But that's the end of this video. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, beach.